Good morning. It's a wonderful day here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Hope you had a great weekend. For most of you in the US, you got a free hour of time. Yes, 1 hour extra. And I want to know what you're going to do with that time. How are you going to invest that 60 minutes that has been returned to you, given back to you? I think time is one of the most precious resources. So I want you to ask yourself, how are you going to utilize that time? Well, I have an option for you today. We'll get to that in a moment, but I want to give some shout outs to some of my friends out there. Got a lot of great co-authors who have jumped in and are signed up for my next book called Live with Delight 365. It's based on my book, Customer Delight 365. And that book is designed as an inspirational book for customer service professionals. And I created it for today's world. I did it in bite-sized chunks because I know we don't have an attention span anymore. We are Facebook feed crazy, and we just don't have the ability to concentrate. So I built it as a daily devotional. So what I did is I took Customer Delight 365. I picked a quote every day of the year, 365, actually 366, because I took care of leap years. And a few people who got a copy of my book earlier this year went straight to that page because their parents had a birthday on February 29th. So actually there's 366 quotes in the book. And what I do is I extend on it. I want to be a thought leader. I don't want to just be a quoter. I want to share my ideas. So I went ahead and took that quote, and let's just go to today. Who knows? Today is what day? November 2nd. So as an example, in my book, I wrote, admission of ignorance is often the first step in our education. And that's by Stephen Covey. Covey. There's been a lot of discussion on that. But admission of ignorance, I think it's funny. I don't even know how to say his name right. So I'm admitting right there. And so what I added to that is this might be one of the most powerful concepts in customer service that you'll ever read. It's easy to deliver great customer service when everything is going well. It's when you screw up that things start to fall apart. This is where great organizations flat out destroy average organizations. Have a plan and a process for responding to challenges. First, acknowledge the problem, then accept responsibility for the challenge. Now, listen to your customer and learn. Challenges are an education for creating future delight. So that's a story, folks. Simple quote, a passage from you. I know everybody wants to be a thought leader. Not everybody. A lot of people who I'm friends with, a lot of people out there in my network want to be thought leaders. And so I'm going to give you an opportunity to be a thought leader by being a part of my next book called Live with Delight 365. As I mentioned, I picked out all the quotes in this. I wrote all the passages, and that's wonderful. But I thought, wouldn't it be more powerful to crowdsource 365 amazing people with an amazing quote that they love and share that with the world? I think it's an awesome idea. I'm proud to say I love it. So here's the deal. Live with Delight 365, or depending on how you read it, Live with Delight 365. It is a book to help you show up in the world in a more positive way and have quotes to back you up. They say what you put in is what you get out. So what are you feeding yourself with daily to have great outcomes? You have to feed yourself with great messages. And what kind of messages are you putting into your brain? And I want to create a book of some of the best quotes and some of the best inspirational messages from my friends, because they are powerful. They're amazing. And so I came up with this model. Go visit livewithdelight.com. If you go to the Get Notified page, you don't have to do anything. You can just actually buy the book when it's available. So sign up, join my newsletter, and I would love for you to go do that right now. Even if you're not going to be a part of the book, go do that right now. But today I want to talk about that 1 hour you've received back. For most of you in the U.S., on daylight savings time, you've been gifted an hour. The clock has fallen back. And let me tell you, would you like to be a part of something that's going to be a legacy, that's going to be forever, that's going to be around for eternity? Yes, Live with Delight 365 will be that. It's an opportunity for you to pick a quote and share a passage, and you can do it in less than an hour. 1 hour. That's all it takes. For you to be a part of this book, you'll be listed as a co-author. You will be a co-author of a book for that 1 hour investment. Some of you can do it in even 5 minutes. I recommend you pick up this book from my friend Sam Wilder, Positive. Is this one 365? Yeah, Positive 365. He's got 365 quotes in here. Just pick one out. Pick your favorite one out and then add some additional content to it. Add a message. I'm going to pick one out from him today. Oh, that's a great one. It's on. This is so perfect. It says, Malcolm Gladwell says it takes 10,000 hours, 5 years to be proficient at a craft. What are you willing to commit that much of your life to? Well, I'm committed to inspiring people. I'm committed to sharing my message. I'm committed to sharing a message that makes sense to people in the world. That's what I'm committed to. I've been doing it for probably about 15, 20 years, to be quite honest. But I'm taking it up a notch. I personally am not going to take a back seat to the great ideas I have. I'm not going to sit back. I'm not going to hold it in. I know a lot of you are having a tough year. How tough is your year going? I am sure it has been a very challenging year. And what are you doing to lift yourself out of that year? I say put an exclamation mark on 2020. Make it end on a positive note. Join Live with Delight 365. You can go click www.livewithdelight365.com. That'll send you over to the webpage at livewithdelight.com. Whatever it is, send me a note, brianmonahan.me@gmail.com. Tell me you want to be involved. But don't waste this hour that you've been given back. It's 1 hour. And by the way, there is a cost for it. Yeah, it's $100. Join the book. You're going to get a free copy of the book. You're going to get access to my ebook version of Customer Delight 365 for free, a PDF digital copy of it. You'll be in the co-authors club, which will give you access to some amazing people. Super stoked about some of the people that are in this book. Bryn Tillman, amazing LinkedIn master trainer. Make sure you check her out. See LinkedInlibrary.com. Great resources over there. Eric, Bam, Pizza Man Burns. Amazing person to follow. He is just a natural at social media. He lives it. He shares it. Coach Phil, love Coach Phil. He's the one who actually inspired me to do this book. Coach Phil reads from Customer Delight 365 every day on his podcast. And that's what made me think live broadcasters need a tool to help them have content. Have something to share so that they can flip through the book. Coach Phil picks out a quote, he reads it, and uses as inspiration for his guest or whoever, whatever topic he's talking about. Thanks, Luann. Yeah, definitely it's been an understatement for the year. But it's a great opportunity to continue to use those skills. I know you've been a part of a lot of similar journeys I have over the years, and it's not about denying the challenges of the year, but it's about stepping back up, getting on that horse, asking yourself what you can do next, not denying any of it. It's been a challenging year. I've had a challenging year. It's been a hard year. I've had some days that I've gotten off phone calls, bawling, crying. Yeah, work phone calls. I finished up to literal out and out bawling. I don't cry, folks. I am not a crier. It's been a challenging year. I'm worried about my friends. I'm worried about my family. I'm worried about all kinds of things. Doesn't mean we can't create delightful opportunities, though. There's plenty of opportunity to create some delight in this world. So, Luann, thanks for being a part of the book. Super stoked to have you on board. We also share a birthday, even more fun. Happy birthday come June. So if you're watching this in replay, mark replay, let me know that you're interested in being part of the book. Go ahead and sign up to get notified to buy the book when this comes out. If you, at very least, let me know that you want to read the book, that you want to find something delightful for 2021, something that's going to provide you some new input. Because I always say garbage in, garbage out. Well, I say delight in, delight out. Let's put the light into your heart, your soul, so that you can feel it and then you can give it, because you got to have it inside of you to give it. And we all have it inside of us, but sometimes we need somebody to light that flame. And so that's what this book is about, is lighting flames. I forgot to mention my buddy, Mark Gassert. Love you, over at Sales Concepts. Mark is a huge fan of Customer Delight 365. Thank you. You're another person who inspired me to write the book Live with Delight 365, because you share my content so freely and just reminded me of how important it is and how much it can make an impact. For those of you who don't know, I released my book in 2016. I had a lot of friends download it, but overall, I felt a little disappointed, and it was kind of lonely. Wasn't a whole lot of feedback on it. It's tough when you write a book. Now I got this group of friends that are just sharing this book like crazy. This group called the Megamind. There are a lot of the co-authors in this group. By the way, they are going to be all having an opportunity to give away pages of Live with Delight 365. They've been gifted a page. I haven't told them about it yet, but they have. They will be sharing those opportunities to jump in. I have extended the deadline to submit to get a few more people in here before the end of November. So got a little bit more time. So let me know if you're interested. Like picking a favorite child. So here's the deal. Call it one of your favorite quotes. So, and you can tag that way. Hi, Kenneth. Yes, you. I would love to have you as part of this book as well. So I got a page held for you. Kenneth is one of my biggest customers of Customer Delight 365. He just bought 4 copies of the book, and he bought them from me direct so he can get signed copies of Customer Delight 365. So thank you, Kenneth, for that. Or Kenny, I think you go by. So yeah, there's a lot of people enjoying it. It's really been quite crazy. I actually had kind of put in Customer Delight 365 to bed, and kind of the way it came up was I was in this Megamind group, and one of the people in the group, Kellen Fisher, makes these things called Cards That Wow, or her business, and she makes these amazing, here's one of them. She's got this amazing thank you cards that she makes, and she sent me a batch with my own branding on it, and I was like, oh, I got a box of my books. I should send those out to the group. So I started sending them out to the Megaminds, signed copies, and they just started sharing it like crazy. And it was just this resurgence. My book has never been more popular than it is right now. So, hey, COVID's not all bad. Yeah, it is. COVID sucks. But let's move on, folks. So, Kenneth, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for all of you that are watching. Also, anybody that catches this in replay, shoot me a note. Let me know what you want to. Let me know your favorite quote at very least. If you have a favorite quote, post it in the comments. Wherever you're watching this, I got this going to 3 or 4 different web pages. Let me know your favorite quote, and just type replay so I know you watched. And if you do type your favorite quote, I'll actually give you a copy of Customer Delight 365 in digital form as well. I'll let you know how to figure that out. So have a great day. Thanks, everybody. And I will check in to see how you are investing that 1 hour that you've been given. Are you going to invest it in sleep? You're going to invest it in TV? You're going to invest it in surfing the internet? Or why don't you invest it in Live with Delight 365, an inspirational book to make a difference in 2021. Bring delight to your heart and to the heart of others. See you next week or tomorrow or whenever. I don't know. I'll see you sometime. Have a great day.